I'm Laura Romeo and I'm visiting 3 of Australia's top restaurants to help create the ultimate at-home menu. This is more than a plate. I'm here to unlock the story, the mood, the energy behind the team at JUNI. They've been kind enough to open up the door, so I'm going to head behind the kitchen with Chef Hendri to discover what techniques they use to bring genuine heart to every plate. So let's do it.
Hello everyone, my name is Hendri Budiman from JUNI restaurant in Melbourne. I'm here today with Laura to show you our JUNI roast duck. I'm on a duck eater today.
Yeah.
So we aged them for 7 days. Aging tenderized the meat and also it concentrates the flavor of the duck. What happens is you get a bit more glossier, crispier skin through aging of the duck.
Now this is a knife, everybody. Look at that. How beautiful. Is this your workhorse?
That's my workhorse.
Yeah,
this
amazing.
is one of my workhorse knives. So we take the wing off. So we're just gonna cut the pop nose, trim a little bit of fat on the bottom of the cavity. I'll leave the head on. Whenever we're gonna blanch it, we can actually hold. This could be our little handle and then we can just blanch it like that. So first thing first is I get the interior. So we wanna get right inside here and we just wanna massage it. So once you got that cavity, we're gonna grab up lots of the exterior salt and we're gonna just rub the duck. Kind of like wanted to marinate the duck. Just leave them for about 2 hours in our fridge.
Look at that.
I like to tuck it in and then I'll show you the magic of camera, what it looks like after 1 week. Once we blanch it, we'll tuck in the neck to the back. So it's just a bit more protruding out. So when we roast them, we just have a bit more gloss, more surface area to roast. And we just improvise some hooks that we got from the Asian kitchen store.
Love that.
So that's how we do it.
And how long would these usually take to cook?
This probably takes about 40 to 45 minutes. What happens with the mild toast, it will start to set and then we'll put them in the deep fryer just to get the super glossy skin in it.
Oh my gosh.
It's literally an 8-day process or 7-day process, like once you get to the plate. A little bit of love.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Yeah. Mm.
And I saw there was an apple kimchi on the menu. I'm
Yeah.
keen to learn more about that too.
This is the bigger version of the julienne, and we have the smaller version of the julienne, and they are like our lifesaver. So we use Granny Smith apple. We have our own mix of kimchi. Surprisingly, this kimchi dressing is vegan, so we don't use any fish sauce. So we have garlic, gochugaru, which is the Korean chili flakes, and also black pepper. So we have the kimchi here. We also have our lychee sticks. We actually dust it with toasted sesame and caster sugar. So traditionally in Peking duck, they usually dust with sesame and sugar. So our take on this modern technique is giving them a choice of sweetness from the lychee and also crunch and nuttiness from the sesame. We're trying to actually roll it up like a little ball, and we have spicy hoisin to serve.
What role does heat play in your kitchen?
Ooh, we have our wok section there. I can show you a dish. This is our version of a sweet and sour pork.
Yum.
It's not the one that you find the pinky red coloring. This is our Beijing style, which is the northern style Chinese sweet and sour. Most wok cooking is you wait till it's smoked, you add the oil, you tip the oil out, it creates the non-stick effect. I'm gonna add a bit of chili, our Beijing sweet and sour. So this is a bit more like a caramel.
Wow.
So we're just gonna not burn the sugar too much. We're just gonna give it a toss.
That smells so good. Look at the gloss on that.
So this made from the Qingqiang black vinegar, and we also add Sichuan peppercorn oil. So it has a bit of numbing effect to it. So we're gonna season with shichimi, togarashi. We add a bit of black and white toasted sesame, and super crunchy. There you go, Beijing style pork bread. Do you want to try some?
We can eat it with our fingers, right?
Of course. I like a bit of the chili too.
Yum. Yum. I can taste that black vinegar. That's delicious.
Wow.
That's a really refreshing take on sweet and sour pork. Should we check on the duck?
The colors changed. It was pale white, but now it has this really glossy hue to it.
Oh my, look at that. That is beautiful.
That's glossy.
Almost like candied on the outside. I am beyond excited to tuck into this. I've got the pancake on the ready, and look at this duck. That is just blushing. The lychee dusted with that sesame, the kimchi apple, and of course some of that julienne leek. Yum. And then that spicy hoisin to bring it all together. I am so keen to try and give this a crack on the Genesis. Getting my hair out the way. I can see why everyone comes back just for this dish. Oh my God, that is delicious. Check out how juicy that is. I'm glad I've got a napkin. I've got a few ideas on how I'm going to translate this onto cooking on the Weber, but I'm excited for what's to come. You have to stay tuned. Okay, my 2 duck breasts are in and ready to roast away. I've just brushed up that Chinese spice, orange juice, salt and sugar. I'll leave that until it reaches about 35 degrees, I think. And then I'll just aim for searing off that skin just to render it and get it nice and crispy. But yeah, see how this goes. Let's try and get these crispy. Challenge number 1 for our duck breast is that they've cooked super quick roasting. It's already like way past temperature and I'm just at the rendering stage. I already know with our duck breasts that it's going to be way overcooked. So I'm gonna have to change plan there, but I'm thinking this skin, I just wanna try and nail getting that crispy, so then at least one part of the method I know works. I've got an extra duck breast in the fridge that I'm gonna dry brine overnight, so I'll cook that one up tomorrow and see how that goes. Not everyone can do the dry brine, the blanch, the dry age for 7 days, the maltose coating, the roasting, and the deep frying. My hat's off to Chef Hendri and the team. I'm gonna speed run it today. I've got some duck breasts, so stripping it back nice and easy, quick dry brine for a couple hours, and we're gonna get that max juiciness with crispy skin. So what we're doing here is just scoring the breast, and this will help for that fat to render down, escape as it cooks. Also helps for those flavours to penetrate that I'm working with. To build up those flavours, I'm creating a dry brine. I've used a lot of inspo from Chef Hendri here, and I loved how Chef Hendri used mandarin. I'm going with classic orange. So we're gonna have salty, sweet, vibrant flavours infusing the duck. This is smelling so good already. Alrighty, making sure we're getting all that flavour into the score marks there. And this will just sit in the fridge uncovered for 2 hours. Some of that salt will help to draw out the moisture in the skin. Less moisture in the skin means crispier results. So we'll let this sit in the fridge and do its work. I need like OnlyFans, but for like cutting or something. Gonna lean on that fermented, funky, salty, umami flavour. Pour that in. Now this is the ingredient that I am obsessed with. I'm probably not gonna say it right, but it's gochugaru. It's a Korean chili flake and it's like really fruity. It has a mild heat as well. It's just gonna add a little bit of extra interest and spice. Yum. Right, that's not bad. Now what you can do is then place this into iced water and that leek will just curl up. It's a really fancy trick, often done with spring onion. And then there's the vessel. Chef Hendri gave me the brilliant idea of working with a crepe batter to create pancakes. So I'm just going in with really simple flour, pinch of salt, egg butter, and milk. Getting restaurant quality cooks is all about perfecting doneness. So I'm using a meat thermometer because I want that blushing pink, beautiful skin. And then I'm going straight into a cold pan. Sounds criminal, but what we want is for that skin to render. So by putting it onto the barbecue cold, it's gonna slowly heat up, melt that fat underneath, giving it time for the outside of the skin to crisp up with the fat melting away. Duck is ready, I'm ready, barbecue's ready. Let's get this on. I've whipped up a little homemade hoisin sauce. Salty, it's delicious, a bit spicy. I'm too obsessed with this, so I'm gonna put some of that gochugaru straight into our sauce. There's something really special about an open, airy kitchen like JUNI. I've got it right here in my backyard on the barbecue. I'm feeling just like cooking. All right, sauce is ready. Yum, look at that. Nice and glossy, it's gonna be stunning. It sounds amazing. We've got the fats bubbling away. Let's check if we've got that crispy skin. Look at that. We have our crispy skin. Now I want barbecue flavour. I'm gonna hold on to this because I might do a little sneaky baste. Leave that to finish cooking through on the other side. My probe's alerted. Time for our duck to come off. We are nailing that crispy skin. Now I just need to let it rest and just giving it that time to cool down, that skin will crispen up even further. And that's a good time to get onto my pancakes. That is money. Oof. Well, I am stoked with that. Sending a little sneaky pic to Hendri, see if he approves. Oh, so thick. Kimchi crispness. Hands are ready, mouth is ready. Stuffed it that much. My pancake is just wrapping around. Legit, it's like JUNI's. I'm pretty happy with that. I need a chair and a wine. I'm happy. Thanks, Chef Hendri.